angelic person spoke to Daniel about a second vision of him. Correct. Correct. Correct.
It's the only one you think.
There's three of them.
But like, you're gonna think this. Yeah. And if you don't want
Be a lot of arguing.
Correct. Everybody answered? Kyle has not answered and John. All right, guys, pick it up. All right. Kyle, done? All right, it is Saint Gabriel. Angel Gabriel. So, in chapter, and that's my favorite question, the whole trivia game. In chapter 1 of the book of Revelation, what color is Jesus' hair? In chapter 1 of the book of Revelation, what color is Jesus' hair? No. No, but close. Correct. No. No, but close. Also no. 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 We're about to call this one. You can't just write down every single color.
Hey, wait.
Yes. No. No. All right, it's called.
Wait, no.
You. No. So, Drew
Blanco.
Nope, it was Blanco. I'm sorry.
Is it hay?
White.
Why was blonde close to white? Yay.
Because it's a light color.
Very close to white.
Yeah, but it's a white hair.
All right. What band sings the song "The End of the World as We Know It"? No singing. Don't give it away.
Oh, we are live. Everybody, this is recorded.
Oh, this is being recorded. Don't I feel like Drew knows. Correct. No. Also no.
Wait, can someone sing it so I can get like one? It's the end
of the world as we know it.
I got it. I think it's hairstyle.
Oh, sorry, I see the people dancing.
It was a band from Athens, Georgia. If that helps. Michael Stipe was the lead singer.
Wow,
No?
Marvin is a little bit too much out.
Sorry.
Is this your favorite question?
So I get in the Marcos truck earlier today, crank it, and Dad Rock comes through the radio. And I'm like, of course.
Like,
Why am I surprised?
Even my car on Dad Rock comes on.
All right.
What's the answer?
REM.
Aria.
That
Right, yeah,
classic
point
rock
because
umbrella is
like-
dead rock.
Also, I'm pretty sure there's
And we're joking because people other than Dad listen to Dad rock.
maybe you do the mic.
Okay.
Like long mic.
Maybe this will be the last question. Okay. Pick one. What Marvel, this is the one that you guys should all answer, and be able to answer, or at least have a chance. What Marvel superhero group fights the villain Apocalypse? What Marvel superhero group fights the villain
Yes.
called Apocalypse?
Yes.
Ruins that.
Why don't I know?
Early on Disney Plus.
At least he sits here and sweater off. Like,
No. Yeah. Use it right.
What? What group?
Yeah. Use it right.
Not one person. It's a group of people.
at least
No.
90 in the shade. We know you're basically a reptile. You need to eat.
No, I already ate two. Why?
It was
got
a
too much
group that
sound
had
damage.
an invisible aircraft,
Just put it right in your beard.
and it wasn't Super Friends. And it wasn't Super Friends.
Yes.
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 We'll only be able to come through.
I know, super cool.
You're not the only ones that have this as a game.
That's right.
I did not help.
You don't know it.
All right.
No, I got it.
Wait, what's the question?
Oh.
So,
We're still on the
did anybody was there a clear winner on who got the most points?
It doesn't count. I told her.
Yeah.
I got it.
No cheating. All right, it's the X-Men.
Who had more than 5 points? Who had more than 7 points?
But I don't count.
More than 10 points? Wow. How many points? 11? So, Sabri and
Oh, no, I
Isa.
had 12. I got 11.
Oh. All right. So the Pietro family sisters, the 2 older Pietro family sisters. Sorry, Lapi. All right. So now we're going to move on to the eating portion of. So if you haven't had a drink, go get a drink because it is hot out here. And there's snacks here. Pick some snacks, get some drinks, and then we're going to go do the performance.
Did you guys put your whiteboard stuff back by the bucket?
Ethan, you're going to start. Everyone keeps copy marks.
Tito's awesome.
Save your hand.
Wait, you have trackers?
What? Save your hand. How many people are
There's no one right now. I mean, they all like left. Like, wait, ready?
Like this.
Is it live? There's no one. There's a Coca-Cola commercial.
So my friend Rachel found out that Oklahoma was having passed away with planning on doing this.
You'll be Rachel, she's not my bridesmaid.
How does that make you feel about your 14 members, Garrett? Pretty good.
Okay, that story also talks about the fact of why her consistently went up into her. She's gonna be mine. And she's a bridesmaid. She's gonna do something. With one of them. Because Rachel told me. They brother and sister. They got each other. And I'm pretty sure Rachel's up and died. Yeah. Like so you know the paint markers? She paint markered his entire car. And no, not that car.
Hello.
Hi, Tyler.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Guys? Good. But I have some pizza in the house. Would you like to have some bites?
Sure. If you want to bring it over, I'm sure the teenagers will absolutely.
Okay. I'll bring it.
I know. Yeah, so she did that to him, and then he has not retaliated yet, and it's been, because they shortly moved. Yeah, and but they already moved, and they were just home, maybe. But those are picked by a 3-year-old. Yeah, no, what am I going to do before I go around? Your job. No, you're in this bridal party. You do not help me. Billy. It's Billy's job. Oh, he's tiny. Who could I have do this?
Who are you going to get to stop Rob that isn't me? Probably no one. You can
Sarah!
No. Since when does Rob listen to Sarah?
Kelly, do it.
There you go. Wait, Kelly never stopped Rob from funny while we hitting the figure of the sheet.
Yeah.
Reading.
Listen, I promise to be live at 4:30. We're off schedule. So there's only 4 of you photos.
Nice. California kitchen.
Nope, that is, I think cleared up. Okay, I got it when just like now on good.
When I get home, I'll take it.
I think
I know. Yeah, I'll take one.
What an approximate.
Oh. Hawaiian is amazing. The best was like super Hawaiian, which was pineapple, bacon, ham, and red pepper.
Anybody else want a piece? I'm gonna have it. If you order it out, if there's anything left, I can take it.
each will fall in that box.
Kyle, want a piece?
Okay, so you grab me another water or a Gatorade.
Which one?
Whatever you stick your hand in. That whisper.
That whisper, like, once you get used to it, that's
The
still life.
thought of taste.
Yeah, babe.
Yes.
Hello, people.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
But there's no one there. I think Dana and John are the only ones that ever go up to our stuff. And Claire.
What?
And Claire.
I don't know how to fit the little eyeball thing.
Well, it says nothing. So.
That is not proper. There's legitimately a spot on the top that tells you where to put it.
No. You get
No
more-
accuracy required.
You get more of the Capri Sun out of the package. But you're wrong.
I was today years old.
I was today years old that I found out that grown men still drink Capri Sun.
I don't go out of my way for it, but if I see it, I'll be like, oh, this is still a thing.
They're just like with girls. I don't know if you TikTok or what you do, but
Dan, strawberry, kiwi, or fruit punch?
There should be some Pacific Ocean something in there too.
she does this thing, like whenever she records herself reacting to other people's videos, there's all over random, and she'll watch someone for like something being smashed, and like slowly like press down.
I knew Ethan would agree with me on
Or
that.
like other weird videos.
Just banana stuff.
One yesterday, he was watching someone, it was just a pretty sudden guy, and they're in late, and they had a box of cookies, I was 19 years old when I found out. It was this place, it was like down the over the
Oh, yeah.
open place, and then she was
And it was just
Wow.
Because everyone was busy.
including you.
You were part of everyone's set.
I know. You can still laugh. I was probably at the beach.
Even
We started literally like 2 months later. So like Garrett wasn't even thing yet.
John Michael's birthday.
Oh, yeah, it's tomorrow.
that's your
Oh, it's John's birthday, Mark?
that's your cousin.
24?
I just tried. That's why I asked you to do it.
Put in the...
Oh, there's a hole.
See? You open from the regular side, there's less issue.
Oh, there we go. Got it.
Look, these are the risks we take for granted.
Here it is. Also, even.
All right, we get ready?
Sure. Come here, Garrett. Go this way.
Oh yeah, Garrett.
Yes, you got to see my hands ever.
Right. All right. Where you want me to go?
No, I need it.
Did you record last week's?
Yep. All right.
It didn't save.
All right, everybody. Garrett's going to give a claim here. There he is. We're going to see how ruggedized his laptop is.
Now, let's do one card.
Okay. All right. Who would you like to say a prayer for?
How about you, Marco?
All right. Okay. All right. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, please be with Garrett and St. James as we play today. Please open our hearts to his words. Please let it impact us and share with us some of your great wisdom. Amen.
All right. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
So, through this whole section, we talked about death. We talked about heaven and hell. And this last week, Bridget talked to us about purgatory. So today, we're going to finish up this section. We're going to be talking about judgment. What happens at the end, the very moment at the end of our life. It sounds kind of down, not all that fun. But the catechism describes. So we're all aware of what happens at the time of our death. There will be a judgment that's performed. And the catechism describes that judgment as each man receives his eternal retribution in his mortal soul at the very moment of his death. In a particular judgment that refers to his life to Christ. Either entrance into the blessedness of heaven through purification or immediate and everlasting damnation. At the evening of life, we shall be judged on our love. And so, going from that, as it states, this happens at the exact moment of our death. And everything that we have, all the decisions that we've made, all the interactions that we've had, will be put on a pedestal and judged. As it states, this is what's known as our particular judgment, because it's a specific judgment for each individual one of us. And of course, the concept of a judgment isn't really new to any of us. Judgments happen in our world all the time. In fact, there was a particular moment in my life that I felt like as if I was even going through my own particular judgment. And this, don't hate me this, it's actually when I was going through my application process for becoming a core here. Nothing that Liz did. She's great. But what it felt like for me, because I have a very strong tendency to be very hard on myself and judge everything that I do. In fact, there's an internal monologue inside me right now that is judging everything I'm saying to you guys currently. But so what this transpired into was, I guess, so any of you that have applied for art, I know that there's an application process, you have to fill out that application, and there are steps that you do to undergo that. For me, during the application process before, filling out my actual application, I was raking myself over the coals for every little thing that I had done through my entire life, trying to decide if I was actually the right person, the right kind of person, to be up here trying to teach our faith to you guys. So I went through an enormous amount of time, much more than I probably needed to, of trying to answer a number of questions myself about that. And so I feel like in that small way, I feel like maybe I have a tiny glimpse of what might be done. Let me tell you, it's scary, at least for me. But unfortunately, well, I guess not unfortunately, but there was also another kind of judgment that is waiting for all of us, and that's the final judgment. And again, turning back to the catechism, it tells us that the final judgment will come when Christ returns in glory. Only the Father knows the day and the hour. only He determines the moment of its coming. Then through His Son, Jesus Christ, He will pronounce the final word on all history. We shall know the ultimate meaning of the whole work of creation and of the entire economy of salvation, and understand the marvelous ways by which His providence led everything towards its final end. The final judgment will reveal that God's justice triumphs over all the injustices committed by His creatures, and that God's love is stronger than death. That kind of gives us a pretty decent idea of what we can expect at that time. As it says, there will be things that we know, things that we're familiar with, they will be destroyed. But those things that will inevitably be destroyed are things like sickness, inhumanity, things of this nature. Question for all you guys: who thinks the second coming and the final judgment is a happy occasion, or an occasion that you could be excited for? Yeah. So it might seem hard to be excited for essentially a destruction type event, though, especially when the final judgment is depicted as in this destructive and apocalyptic way, such as in Revelation. However, it's an event that we should be anticipating, we should be excited for. As stated in the Our Father and the Nicene Creed, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, as well as we look forward to the resurrection of the dead and life of the world to come. These are things that we say every week at Mass. It's things that it's an event that we should be joyful about with open arms. So as I said, there will during the second coming there will be destruction. However, it will be of evil and injustice. During the second coming, our human bodies they will also be destroyed, but they will be replaced with glorified versions thereof. This glorified version of our physical body will be free of sickness, death, and all the evils of the mortal world. And as the Catechism stated, no one but our Father knows when this final judgment will occur. And therefore, we must always be strong in our faith and strong in doing good works for one another. Doing these good works not only helps us grow in our own faith, but it ultimately helps to fully prepare us to stand beside Jesus and God after the final judgment. And I'll leave you with a quote from Matthew. And it's in relation to when Jesus was saying, was separating people between goats and sheep. People that help feed the hungry, provide shelter for the homeless, and alms to the poor. He said, whatever you did for the least of these, you also did for me. That's the mindset that we should keep looking throughout our lives going forward. Hope you guys enjoy that. So how are we going to break it?
So, Ethan and Bridget and Ryan are going to take Marco, Valerie, Zach, Garrett, and
So we're gonna go into the choir.
yeah, we're going to let you guys come back.
Yeah, we're gonna. So Kings,
And
y'all,
Drew.
and Drew, Brian, and who's Bridget,
Bridget.
Bridget, and Ethan. Y'all are gonna get together and have small groups.